Hello.
Good morning.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. We hope you all had a good long weekend last weekend. And yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That's it. We're just
I hope
doing
you had a good long weekend.
Yeah.
I am a little sad that, like, I feel like summer is like, I'm not ready for that. I could use another month, please. Please and thank you.
Yeah, it goes so fast. And it's so silly because you're like, oh well, there's like still like another month, but it's like
when you're holding on to it like this,
it's like it isn't a chokehold. Like
yeah.
Please
just don't leave me.
And the thing is too, in the same way that it's like, oh, all of a sudden it feels like it's summer. It's just like overnight you're like, oh, all of a sudden it's fall. So you just feel like that could happen at any moment, you know?
Yes, I do. The only good thing about fall is our class list comes out on Saturday. So sign up for your emails. I think we might have the classes on our calendar, so you can at least see what's coming.
Ooh.
But you won't be able to sign up for them till...
At least you can kind of get your feelers out there.
Make a little wish list.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Check your calendars, because I imagine that's probably a big thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you're in the moment, when you're like, the classes are launched, and then you're trying to like, oh no, too much stress. This you can plan-ish.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Make it fun. One quick little story about my kids. I'm sure you probably get tired of me talking about my kids,
Never.
But that's too bad. It's just the way we roll around here. They asked me to cut their hair. They both need haircuts. And they like to go to Tommy Guns for haircuts, which is like
very cool.
They get a neck massage or scalp massage and a hot towel. Like, I did not get that when I was their age, but whatever. It's also not cheap to get a kid's haircut, but really, like, the skill it takes for the stylist to do it is no different than adult. Anyway, in the sake of time, they asked me to cut their hair, which I did over COVID a lot. I cut all three, the boys and my husband.
Okay, so you're not going in blind.
No, I've done this before.
Okay.
But anyway, my oldest, he's starting to care about his appearance. And he has nice flow. Like, his hair is nice. And even when it's too long, it still looks good.
It just doesn't go like pin straight.
It has,
right.
Well, I mean, his lack of showering also makes it have a little bit more body.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway, so we're buzzing at the sides, and the plan was for me to cut the top with scissors. And I'm like, oh, really? That takes forever. And he's like, well, I mean, I guess you could use the longest setting on the buzzer. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it'll probably be like ½ inch at least. I got done, and he like went like this, and his eyes were like, oh my God. And I'm like, it doesn't look bad. And his hair grows so fast. He's like, it's fine, Mom. It looks fine.
Everything's fine.
He's like, it'll grow back by school, right? That might be the last time I ever cut their hair.
Okay, so this is your PSA. If you're going to be cutting your kids' hair, do it now so that it looks normal by the time school rolls around.
I do, and actually, he's come around to it, but it was just a big change. I mean, his hair was probably like this long on top.
And then you shaved it within a quarter inch of its life.
He's like, the next day, he's like, okay, like it's okay, Mom. It looks good. Like, he's come around, but
okay, good. We do know.
Let's hope it's not long enough by school for him to have his like.
I think we all know that feeling. Me, all too well, all too often.
Yes, I know. I mean, it's just hair.
It is. And you know what? We're long enough now to go back up into a bun. So,
hey, look at that.
Hey.
Yeah. All right, let's get going.
Let's do it.
We're talking about fall, so why not talk about
all the things.
New collection called Snowdrift.
That's what fall is here.
From FIGO.
It's so pretty.
It's
so pretty.
So pretty.
Of course you would take that one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The moose just playing so nicely with the
elk.
Stag, because it's not really elk, not really a deer.
And there's a little foxy guy in there. He's so cute. Look at this color palette.
They're all playing so. I mean, look.
They really are.
They're all playing so nicely together. Like the wolf, the bobcat, the fox. They're all just.
Is that a lynx? Okay, we could.
Oh yeah, it's a lynx because it has a long tail.
Yeah. Because that changes.
Oh, but they're chasing the bunny, maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. It got really violent.
We're gonna back up. They're not. They're playing nicely with the bunny. Got really
personal. Look at the palette.
Oh, right up your alley.
Oh, I love it so much. And green.
Kim won. It was just like
really smitten with it. Mm-hmm. So
very muted, very pretty.
As we've mentioned, like all of us have very different flavors around here, and so I love when like something comes in that we all collectively are like yes. Anyways, oh, oops. And I think that this little print is just really quite cute with the little mountains.
Oh, yes. We get asked a lot about mountains. And really, since we live right next to them,
you would think
that that we would have more mountains around here. I'll move this so you think I'm not hitting it.
Thank you.
But I never think about that. Actually, I don't think about the fact that we live next to mountains.
I
take it for granted.
I was just going to say, you really do take it for granted, and I hate to say that, but you do.
Also, yes, I do too. Also from FIGO, Storybook.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's so cute. So here's a little panel, little alphabet panel.
You guys, it's a bunny riding a snail. He's chasing a carrot.
Too bad that's not on the L. What's on the L?
Right? I couldn't be more smitten. Oh, we got a little foxy red panda guy.
How cute would it be if you just cut out the letters and once the baby's born and you know the name? Of course, I guess if they have more than one then you're hooped. But anyway, that'd be cute. Or the initials. You could go with the initials.
Those initials would be very cute too.
So cute.
Adorable. Or we were saying too with this panel, if you just put like a border around it would be a very cute like little play mat.
Yes.
Or a wall hanging. Or
stroller blankie.
Stroller blanket, yeah. Very cute. It's just so cute. It's so cute.
So cute. The little fox and the hedgie.
And can you see the bunny poking at the air with the little snail? Is he on that side?
Yes.
He's so cute.
Oh, man.
Okay.
So cute.
And then this little one with the butterflies and the birds. I love how illustrative they are. It is called Storybook.
Right.
So that makes sense, but it truly delivers.
Watercolor.
Yes. Oh, the little hedgehog with the mushroom hat. No, I love him.
So instead of doing fat quarter bundles for this one, the panels are cut separate. I might sneeze. Sorry about that.
Snowdrift is in bundles. This one, the bundles and yardage, and then Storybook. Did a little
so this pattern but in the baby size,
which is 3x3 blocks. That's so cute.
A little gender neutral, and the binding, this is the binding, a little gender neutral baby kit.
Yes, I'm working on labels for those.
So cute, so you'll be able to see what it looks like.
Cute.
So cute.
Just a good modern little neutral palette, modern pattern.
Okay, then from Suzy Quilts and Art Gallery, more picnic wovens.
I'm really excited about these.
They are
so nice. They're really nice.
I want a dress out of that.
You need a dress out of this.
Or do you think?
No, you need.
I mean, will you make it for me?
Yes,
a little just slubby
chartreuse. Wrap it around you. Oh, I love the chartreuse.
Oh, so good.
Jamie limited me to one of the colorways in this print. And this is the one I chose.
I did? So you didn't get the whole thing?
No.
All right. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. So this is the one I chose. In the coral. I liked it best. I hope you do too. And maybe we could get more of the colors one day if you like this one a lot too.
I like how you remember these things and throw it in my face. A little, what would this be called? Check? Plaid?
Yeah, like a plaid.
Very subtle and nice.
This gingham, very cute. Same scale as the pink. And just like a black and ivory. Very nice.
I have a not handmade shirt that's a gingham size like that. Mm. And then the black slubby with the kind of speckle in it almost. Mm-hmm. What do they call this? Oh, speckled. Imagine that.
Right on. Hey. Bingo bango.
All right. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Okay, then that's picnic wovens. Mm-hmm. That really kind of hurt.
Oh, are you okay? Oh.
Okay, from Stephanie or from Stephanie Organ. Can you take over,
yes.
Please?
Okay, so Stephanie Organis, we have this new line.
We didn't get the whole thing.
We didn't get the whole thing. We got some sprinkled delights.
Our favorites. Sunset Cottage.
Thank you. I love this personally. Jamie's left the building for a second. I love this one.
I don't know what the deal is. The giggles. Apparently.
Okay. I love this one.
I do too. I feel like some a bag kit of some kind.
Yes, yeah. Positively. As a lining, I think would be quite delightful. It's very
like a
nice.
Little accent on the outside.
Yes.
A couple little tone on tone, pretty florals, and then those.
Oh, I love. Little hexagon.
Kim made a tote bag like the day we unwrapped that. She went home and made a tote bag,
and it's very cute.
So cute. And then it's also in the honey. What do they call it? Yellow. Apparently, I named this.
Yes. What is it? Aqua is the other.
Okay, I'm struggling. All right, still in the struggle bus over here. Okay.
Oh my God, are we close? Are we getting there?
Yeah. Right. Then Leslie did up a few little. Yeah, those.
Okay.
She's like, I did a few things.
I did a few things. Magic pillowcase, because I make them and then I'm like, okay, like I guess that'll be good, and then they go, and then I have this internal struggle of being like, should I make another one or should I make like another? So that's what's in your coffee?
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
I keep making them because you keep liking them. And
well,
I have fun.
They're so dang cute.
And I really have fun making them, so I really appreciate that.
Is this an end of the day project?
You know what? It should be, but I make it middle of the day. So more magic pillowcase. I only got to the Halloween ones. I kind of started tinkering with Christmas, but then I was like, I'm overwhelmed. So, I mean, we have some new Halloween flavors.
We can stick with the Halloween because we have a couple months.
Okay. So this one is Neon Web, and it's again from the KP Creates line, so you can see kind of how cutie patootie that is. and then Frank and Friends. Stop.
I'm gonna see myself out.
And then
I love that one.
This little canine-y guy. So this time the costume canines are on the cuff with these little bats as the main part.
I love that. I love that it's more like kind of plain.
Yeah.
And the zips on the cuff.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Anyways, cute. So I have these for you. And then also, I alluded to this weeks ago, some more scrunchy key fob kits. Because again, every time I make them, I'm like, okay, this will probably be the last time I ever make these. It's been a couple years now. So now we have this little trio from the Petite Pan.
Such a great little gift, like if you're going to a retreat or you're just having like lunch with your girlfriends or something.
Yeah.
A little gift.
Just a cute little gift. Or even to like gift this as like a, if you have crafty friends, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Cute.
You good?
Okay, I think we better quit there.
Happy Thursday!
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.